Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. Today's video, we're hopping right back in here to zombies with another shock charge XP method. Now, I have a couple other videos on Liberty Falls showing this shock charge glitch. So yeah, the shock charge, it would act like a decoy and distract the zombies. But yeah, there's another one right here on Terminus, and as you guys probably already know, I've never really played Terminus that much. I played it, did the Easter egg, and maybe played it a handful of times. I was just never a big fan of this map. But anyways, we're going to get in here, open the map up. We need to get the GS45s off the wall, because if you're strictly going to be doing this for grinding XP, I would recommend getting the GS45s, those explosive pistols, to make this method a lot easier. So before we get started though, if you don't mind guys, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here and you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe. It's absolutely free and it helps out the channel. With that said, let's get into the gameplay here. Okay, so first thing here, you want to leave that door, this door right here next to Kruger 5, we're going to leave it shut. Most important thing, make sure you guys bring in the shock charge, because without the shock charge, we're not going to be able to do this little glitch. But for now, what we need to do is get the power turned on, and in order to do that, we got to start up these machines. We'll be getting the GS45 pistols, and we need to get pack-a-punch. We need to pack the pistols, and once we do that, we'll head over and start this shock charge glitch.
Actually recording a video on the shock charge pile up on this map. Go ahead and grab these. Yeah, I figured might as well. I've already done the pile up spots on Liberty. Did a couple videos on those. Oh, might as well. Dude, I haven't played this map in forever. Alright, so you want to keep the door next to Corker 5. You want to leave that shut.
So yeah, to get to the bottom quickly, it's probably better to go this way. We got to get this last generator turned on, or whatever these things are called. We got to get it turned on so we get the power turned on. So make your way down here, and we're going to open up this one because this is where PhD is, and we definitely need PhD if we're going to be using the GS45s.
Yeah, power got to be on. Okay.
So yeah, as you guys can probably tell, I haven't put that much time into playing this map. It was never one of my go-to maps, and like I said earlier, it's been quite a while since I've played it. So I know the video's edited, but when I was doing this live, it took me a little bit to figure out, you know, where I was going, what side Speed Cola was on, what side PhD was on, and all that. But anyways, we got it figured out. So all right, so we need to get this last generator powered on so we can get power turned on. And as you guys can see, when I'm doing these pile-up glitches, and when I've been doing these videos, I've been bringing in the Sentry, or the Energy Mine field upgrade with the turret. And the reason I use that augment is I think it's called turret, just the turret augment. But basically, it really does help you out against the elites or special zombies if you're trying to stand your ground at a pile spot. Anyways, let's get this thing finished and get power turned on so we can grab perks and pack our weapons.
Alright, so we need to get pack our pistols. PhD. Oh, we got double points here.
Gotta settle that debt. Go get that hard drive. Interesting. There's an encrypted file in it.
I guess we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and take a soda fountain. Got enough PhD. Go ahead and grab that.
Alright, so where we're going to be spending most of our gameplay, we actually have a workstation right below us here. So this is where we're going to be purchasing our shock charges, and we'll have to do that until we can get Vulture Aid. Of course, we got to wait for round 25 to get Vulture Aid.
Right.
But yeah, it's all good. We only really need one shock charge, but there's 2 spots that you can throw these shock charges, and that's why I would prefer to have at least 2 of them. So the first one's going to be right here on top of this cabinet. You just kind of want to throw it up on top of the cabinet, and you want it sticking vertical on top of the cabinet up against the wall. You need it to be sticking straight up and down. Now the second one, you want to aim towards this little box up against the wall. Now this one, I think I did this one incorrectly.
We're about to find out.
We'll find out if the zombie goes to it. But yeah, I think I did it incorrectly. And you'll know if it electrocutes the zombie. And like I said, the shock charge, when you throw it on top of these cabinets, they need to be vertical and up against the wall. If it's sitting horizontal, it's going to be able to reach the zombie and shock them, and then you're going to lose that shock charge. So again, make sure that you throw them up against the wall on top of the cabinet, and make sure it's vertical.
Over there,
and I'll show you again here in just a second.
Looks like I did. Yeah, the one over there, I didn't get it up against the wall close enough.
So yeah, the other one, the one on the left, the shock charge actually went off, so that means it disappeared. But luckily, the one on the right here next to Quick Revive, I threw that correctly, and all the zombies are attracted to it. Now, from doing this, and this was the first time I did this, but from doing it just the first time, I can honestly say, out of all the pilot glitches I've done so far with the shock charges, this is the best spot. And mainly because you have 2 different areas real close together where you can distract zombies and do a pilot.
Like if you already got one down.
Alright, so when it comes to bug rounds, when you're doing this pilot glitch, when you get the parasites that come in, you want to make sure to leave this area as soon as possible and make your way into like another room, like a smaller enclosed room where it'd be easier to kill those parasites. Or you could buy an RC car and just make sure to keep buying an RC car for every bug round that you get. Now, later on, when you start to get the amalgams, what I would recommend is buying a death machine. I didn't do it in this recording, but I found out later. Just make sure you have a death machine in your pocket, and every time you get an amalgam, you can pull that out and kill the amalgam quickly. Now, as you can see, I threw another shock charge. Just again, I threw it incorrectly. Well, I thought I threw it incorrectly, so apparently I did that one right. Alright, so we're all good. Again, I will show you here in just a minute the correct way to make sure you throw this shock charge. Again, it needs to be vertical, straight up and down. You don't want it horizontal, sticking up against the wall.
Alright, looking good. So, first over here. Awesome. I thought I recognized the name. Yeah, I went to I went to check out your YouTube. Dude, I lost like 20 subscribers this week. So every now and then YouTube will do a thing where they delete your subscribers. I think a lot of it has to do with like some of your subscribers end up being like these bot accounts. And I think YouTube, like once in a blue moon, they go delete them. But yeah, I had like 15 or 20 that got deleted within a week. Yeah, I watched it, man. Like, I think within like one day, it went from, I had close to like 530, and it went down to like 513. Yeah. Upgrade the pistols.
All right, so we're coming up on a parasite round. So we're going to be making our way out of here. You want to get away from these shock charges, because if a parasite is near it, they will destroy it. As you can see, you can hear it. One of the parasites got electrocuted by my shock charge, and he was able to destroy it. So yeah, the one, not the one next to Quick Revive, but the other one, that one's going to be destroyed when we go back. So yeah, when these parasite rounds, when they first start up, just make your way into here or any other smaller room to where they can get them all congested, and that way you can take them out. So we're going to hop back down here. As you can see, that shock charge is gone. So we're going to get through this round here and wait for these guys to be distracted. We need to get another shock charge and throw it up on the other side. But for now, we got this one over here, and it's still serving its purpose.
We need another shock charge. We'll do this round here. We need shock charges and speed. Need to upgrade the pistols. Save a zombie. We need to I don't know where I'm going. I need to go this way through here. Yeah, we gotta get to the other part of the tunnel. I guess we'll go ahead and grab a 2-plate.
Now, one thing I've noticed, when I did this over in Liberty, if you went too far away from the shock charges where you had them set up, they would despawn. But here on Terminus, and I don't know if it's because it's right underneath, it's not that far away, but yeah, I went all the way down here to the bottom, and when I came back up, the shock charges were still there. So I don't know if it's on a time limit or what it is. Alright, so right here, I'm going to end up throwing this one incorrectly. Well, did I throw it? Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I threw that one incorrectly.
so I'm not throwing. I'm doing something wrong. I'm not throwing my shock charge correctly up here on this one. You want it to get up against the wall next to that little box.
All right, so we got another one of these parasite rounds. Again, come into a smaller room, take these guys out. Just make sure you get them away from your shock charges so that they're not, you know, destroying them.
All right, let's get back up here. Okay, so this one.
So yeah, throwing this one is pretty simple. You literally just have to throw it, get up here, and just kind of throw it on top of the cabinet. Make sure it's sitting vertical up against the wall. You don't want the zombies to be able to get too close to it to where it's going to set off the shock charge. Now on the other one, we'll throw one here in just a second. We gotta make sure most of these guys are distracted.
Alright, so it's looking good. Alright, so what am I doing right
so
here?
I do this one incorrectly. So I'm going to throw it, and as you can see, it's horizontal. It is not vertical. I literally threw it like horizontal up against the wall. You want it to sit on top of the cabinet, straight up and down. As you can see, that did not work. Alright, so again, I'm going to show you how not to do it. Again, that did not work. It's sitting horizontal, and not vertical.
Sit on top, so that's not going to work. Shit. Go get another one. Well, this ain't going to work out too well for the video, but oh well. I did it correctly once.
Alright, so third time's a charm. Line it up right about here. Put your center dot right there at the bottom of the box, and boom, we hit the right spot. So yeah, guys, pretty simple, not too hard, not too difficult. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comment section. If you've tried these pile-up glitches yet, and which map is your favorite to do this on? Now, so far, out of all the ones I've done, this had to be my favorite. I still haven't tried the Shattered Veil. There's a couple areas in Shattered Veil where you can do this. So if you guys want to see a video showing that as well, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, like I said, very simple. And like I mentioned earlier, when you get in the higher rounds, get you an RC car for the parasite rounds and a death machine for the amalgams to make this easy for yourself. And also the Century Minefield upgrade, take that in with Deterrent Augment. You won't go wrong there. That'll help keep you alive for a longer period of time. But yeah, guys, as you can see, it's pretty simple. Especially the cabinet next to Quick Revive. You literally just have to throw it on top, up against the wall. The other one is a little tricky on the other side there. But again, just make sure you line your center dot up with the bottom crevice of where the wall meets the cabinet and next to that little box. I showed you earlier by slowing it down and zooming it in. It can be a little tricky, but once you figure it out, it'll be pretty simple. But yeah, like I said, I wish this was around, or actually it was around. It's just now people didn't figure this out until here recently, which is crazy to me because this is something that's been around since the introduction of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and when each of these maps came out. But yeah, we're just now finding out about it. And the crazy thing is, we'll probably learn a lot more stuff that's been around that we didn't know about.
All right, while those guys are.
But yeah, I may do a video of Shattered Veil, showing a couple spots on that map where you can do this. And you guys gotta let me know in the comment section if that's something you want to see. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. I'm going to hop off here. There's like another minute or two of gameplay left. And I hope you enjoyed. Again, guys, don't forget to smash that like for me. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Make sure to share the videos. And also, man, if you're looking for people to game with or looking to make new friends, don't forget to join our Discord. I'll have an invite link pinned down in the comment section. And last but not least, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Dubby Energy. Now, Dubby is an energy formula that you can mix in your water. This stuff tastes amazing. There's so many different flavors to choose from. If you're looking for a good energy to give you brain focus without the crashes and jitters that you get from other energy drinks, this stuff's packed full of vitamins. There's no sugar, no sweetener, no color dyes. Everything's organic, natural. Again, a great product. Use promo code TMAN865 at the checkout for a discount. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll have that link in the channel's description, and basically all the links will be in the channel's description. But yeah, thanks again, guys, so much. Until next time, stay blessed.
Alright, so that shock charge is destroyed. That one up there is still working. Wait, no, that's still up there. Okay.